What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Innuendo. If you don't get it, we innuendo. But if you with it, when it's finished, in the innuendo, man, let's go. Look, I'm back at it like a bat. Have another video for you guys. Honestly, I kind of just woke up, so I wasn't sure what kind of video I was gonna put out. If I was gonna put out a I'm tired kind of video, and I can't really post them. But sometimes I have energy. It really just depends. Like, these 9 to 5 jobs were like they draining, and like today my back was hurting too. So these jobs are like, it be a lot going on with these 9 to 5 jobs. Like, it really do. So honestly, I don't know. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I think it's interesting working at this company in particular because first and foremost, and I don't know what kind of videos, I don't know how long this video gonna be, but I'm gonna try to make it quick. But first and foremost, working at this company, I think it's very interesting just to, you kind of experience different situations with different people, like for management and so forth. When we switch store managers, you kind of notice the difference in a person appreciating you with the new store manager versus they not understanding your full potential. So that in and of itself, as well as like this job is implementing an attendance policy, which I think is fantastic, but at the same time is dumb because they're writing up stuff. Like when they write people up, I don't think is pushed as heavily as it should be. And what I mean by that is you can write somebody up like 50, 100 times, bro. Like where's the limit? And when I was an associate, I would hear people would get written up and no one would even know. Like, I thought if you get written up, someone would tell you have to sign it and stuff like that. They don't have to tell you jack. You could just get written up and it just be in the books and that's it. Now, unless it's like a situation you need to talk or whatever. Person, like if I have a disagreement with a manager, and I mean by that is I just have a different way of seeing it or a different opinion, then it's just automatic. Oh yeah, a specific manager might write me up. I think that's interesting, right? But I feel like if like should be a warning and then 3 strikes you're out, so it's like 4 altogether. I think that should have been implemented more rather than saying, oh, we're going to do an attendance policy. Because imagine you get a warning for being late and then 3 strikes you're out. That would be more effective as you're writing people up, and people will understand that when you write them up for the same stuff constantly, and that's their job and they're done, they won't do it no more. But consequence, especially at this job, is like non-existent. Where's the consequences at? A person will work at a job and do whatever the heck they want to do to a degree if there's no consequence. I think that's very dangerous, man. That's very dangerous. Like, I feel like you only really lose your job if you're sitting there stuffing chicken down your pants or some shit like that. Like, come on now. I feel like that. Other than that, like, there's no real like aspect of. I don't know if it's just this company or what the case is, but what is the point of writing somebody up? What's the point? People don't really feel the incentive of like, oh, what I do is gonna be the cost of my job and I may not be able to have any money. Like, some people don't want to be here, I get that. But when you take that aspect and it's like, I don't want to be here, but I need this job. I'm not saying people need to be fired left and right, but people ain't going to understand consequences if you don't give me any real consequence. You sit there and you tell a person, you give them instructions. You try to like have this person just, everybody's supposed to be, it's like a freaking ship, you know. It's like a ship. Everybody keeps that ship moving and stuff, you know. So if one person is not doing what they're supposed to do, it could be one of the things that's affecting the ship. So like everybody at work, like there's plenty of people who be acting like, oh, the job is too much. The job, it's not hard. It's not hard to work here at all. But I feel like people will mistake like certain situations that happen and make it seem like Audi is just like the craziest place to work or most stressful. Like, sure, the manual labor at 9 to 5 jobs, I can understand that. Like, no one wakes up and be like, I love this job, let's go, stuff. But fine. But when people don't put in their all and they kind of just half-assing it, and you get like for a closing shift, it's a manager and it's two other people. If the two other people aren't really pushing like they supposed to, then it won't really mean anything for the manager. Is just going to be pushing even harder, making up for those like what they aren't even doing. If let's say it's three managers on a shift, sure they might be difference in level, but overall, everybody's going to cover their bases and it's going to be a good night. Associates, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. But with consequence in particular, it's like I was talking to one of my associates the other day. I noticed she was having a side conversation with someone she knows, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, like, okay, this makes sense, right? For me to sit there and just kind of like, first of all, so I was boxing the freezer, and I kind of went back and forth a few times, boxing, emptying my boxes, came back and said, and she's talking to the guy, she's ringing and stuff or whatever, she's still talking to him. She's convinced herself, first of all, that she can multitask when she clearly can't, calling me for backup like a bunch of times. Like, you can't. So I walked over there, I politely said, like, I understand, like, you might know the guy, whatever the case, but it's not appropriate to do like this kind of conversation right here. If you would just kind of like this guy, just ring your customers up and kind of stay focused, so you're not calling me for backup, and just kind of ring a little bit faster. That's all I said. And she made a huge deal out of it, acting like, oh yeah, she can multitask. She basically don't have to listen to what I'm saying. It's like, and what am I supposed to do as a manager? Obviously, you demand respect, right? But to what degree is your job worth over? So like, I've even heard other managers say like they've gone to a back and forth with the socials and stuff, and it's like, what consequence can I do? Can I sit there and say, okay, go home? I can't, because they're literally my only other person I really have, and if I send them home, it's gonna be a long night, and they kind of want to go home, so it's kind of only a punishment to me. Okay, you write them up, like I said, it doesn't do anything. So if a person's telling me no, and they're not gonna like listen to whatever the case is, I'm like, I gotta figure out what can be implemented as an appropriate punishment. One, first and foremost, I don't tolerate disrespect, and I'm not gonna sit there and be working. Like, I experience in certain situations, I start to learn like, okay, yeah, I'm nice where I'm sitting there covering shifts, coming in, helping out and stuff, but that's gonna stop. So if a person needs me, especially if they're not respecting me, then they're gonna need me. Oh, hey Eli, I don't feel good. Can you cover? Nope. No. Especially if it's a manager and I gotta come on that manager's shift after that manager I don't feel like has been respecting me. No. You gotta earn respect to get respect. And that's how it's gonna be from now on. I personally think that will start the train of like an understanding, especially if an attendance policy is in play and they have to show up for their shift. Like, I have money, okay? So it's not about money, but I'm not about to sit there and be looking and trying to figure out a solution, and like the associates are gonna run over all the managers if we don't figure out something like we can do, or whatever the case is. But with the attendance policy, if no one takes their shift, I'm hoping that means, okay, they should be out of there. They should be gone. I know a lot of them want to leave, but if we get them out of there before they find another job, then they'll be looking stupid. I don't want nobody to be out of a job, but you got to learn consequences, okay? So they be looking stupid if they're out of a job before they find another job, all because they don't know how to handle themselves maturely. And it's very interesting that, because I was talking to my other manager who's the same age as me, and I was like, I thought it was funny because I was like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, for a while I kept thinking like it was probably people that was younger who just was acting like, but some of the people who are just like talking out of the side of their neck or acting like they don't know how to like perform properly are people that's older. They're like, I'm 27. People in their 30s, about to reach their 40s, or people in their 40s. I'm like, how? How does this make any sense that this person is like, should be more mature, and at the same time, I'm showing more maturity. So I think that's very interesting, but I don't know. Like, we need more people, but I want to we got to get rid of the people that we have, and that don't even mean like I'm gonna be at Aldi for the rest of my life, because I plan to do bigger and better things too. But while I'm here, I got to figure out something, some kind of thing. And I've been too lenient. They say, oh, you're nice guy, nice guy. I keep trying to convince people I'm a gentleman, but I keep doing nice guy things. So nice guy stuff is about to change. Nice guy stuff is about to change completely. And yeah, no, we're not about to sit there and be nice guy and let people just walk all over a nice guy and be like that to the nice guy, stuff like that. Like, it's crazy when you're a nice guy and stuff like that, because people will just think they can test you in all aspects. And I'm trying to get my life together and push myself to prosper and succeed out here. And one of the things that I've been constantly doing is standing up for myself and not letting people just do whatever. But yeah, no, I gotta nip that nice guy stuff in the bud, because they sit there and think they can walk all over you. It's crazy. I had a girl who freaking, I guess she said I was being rude, and I threw her groceries, so she had her boyfriend confront me. It was a customer, excuse me, but she had a boyfriend confront me, and I was confused at first what the situation was, but I guess that was the case, and he was just trying to figure out, like, am I that guy? She said it was a guy with dreads and locks, and so I'm like, what are you talking about? I just got here, bro. Like, I didn't understand. She didn't even show signs of like she was upset, like I did anything to her, and that just came out of left field. And I thought that was very interesting, because she shops there all the time, does Instacart all the time, and all of a sudden she's just like, oh yeah, he did something, go handle this. Like, I did a video about that, and talking about chivalry is dead, man. Like, 2 situations where females tried to get their boyfriend on me. I did like a story time video a few days ago talking about that, man. Let's get it in, man. Like that, no. I don't care. So I seen her today too. She ain't go in my line. F her. She could do whatever she wants. She don't have to ever come in my line. I don't care. I don't know what her problem is. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really care. So, but F her, man. If she want to go in somebody else's line, I don't care if I'm the only line open, man. She'd be lucky if I even ring her up. I should turn her away and be like, oh, nope, ma'am, I'm closed. I'm not ringing you up. You high? Like, ain't nobody got time for this, bro. I don't got time for this, but it's all about respect. And it's all about what I got to do to really show who I am. Cause that's the thing. Like, people will be confused when you switch up on them and be like, yo, what happened, man? Why you acting so different? What's going on? They've been looking at you like you crazy. It's like, no, I've been like this. You guys just kind of brought that out of me, and that's your fault. But it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, I just had to kind of rant, get some stuff off my chest, because nah, man, it'd be some crazy stuff going on, and we'll let stuff happen if we don't stand up for ourselves, man. So let's get it in, man. Like, I'm changing the game, man. I'm changing the game overall. I'm not just letting people just do whatever they want. No. I'm tired of the dumb stuff. I'm really tired of the dumb stuff. I'm about to start changing up a lot of stuff. And I've been standing up for myself for a while, but it's time for me to put myself in like second gear, bro, and just keep it moving, bro. Let's get it in. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. I put new videos out every single week. We're on the road to 361, I believe. 361. And we're on 7. I think this is day 70 of the streaks, bro. Let's go, man. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Stay blessed. No stress. Let God take care of the rest. And I'll see you guys in the next, man. Peace out.